We were under Acholi district, our headquarters in Guru, where we slept. There were about 20 districts then, now there are over 150. They are split. So in terms of educational ranking, 60s, 70s, coming to 80s, this sub-region was top. It competed with two districts in the central. The central is very big. It would be like 1.5 times this one, or even twice this sub-region. So it was split into two districts, East and West Main. Here was actually districts. In terms of levels of education, they were matching. The rest of Uganda was competed for, because there was no number two, so the next would be number three. For a long time. Then war came. What devastated this area most was 20 years of incessant war and ending war, internal armed conflict. People died, livelihoods were destroyed. I told you in 1985, just before the war started, the livestock census, Agago district, Agago County then, is now a district, had 53,000 head of cattle. You're not counting goats, you're not counting sheep, you're not counting fowls. 53,000. And the life here was agro-pastoral. We did both crop agriculture and pastoralism in equal measure. I grew up looking after cattle. This area you can tie my face, blindfold me, I think I can still walk around. So that's the life we grew. Then between 1986 and 1990, the 53,000 head of cattle were reduced to 400. I mean 400 head of cattle. So think of an economy whose backbone is livestock, over 50,000, and that backbone is destroyed to 400. We stand because of our spinal cord. Now, if you remove just one piece of bone, I will not stand. How about if there are 20 and you remove 18? That's another way of putting it. So this where the community education disappeared. There's a whole generation. We were taught in school that a generation takes 27 years. I don't know whether they've changed this. So 20 years of armed conflict, we are talking about a full generation of people who never benefited from education. Went halfway, went 1%, 10%, 15, 20%, and abandoned education because it was not possible. I was an elected leader here for quite a while, serving 2 terms. I told you after that I was a victim, right? They chased me away from elected leadership, which is okay. But because I moved, and I was the minister in charge of Northern Uganda when I was in government, I know all these corners, I know the potential of this place, I know that the centrality of the place where you are sitting now. South is Lira, east is Kotido, northwest is Kitgum. They are equal distance. So this is an equidistant location, meaning the catchment area for whatever one can put here is very big. We're not talking about this community. Then what comes to mind is, what do you do? Because even the blue-collar people who study go to university and get university certificates, people who stop at the diploma level, at the certificate level, they look for jobs, the jobs are not. That's the reality. I have many people who studied law after me, they don't have employment. employment. And yet they have finished everything, they've got enrolled. Those who want to join, when we advertise for a grade one magistrate position, we advertise for 80 positions. We get over 1,000 applicants for 80 positions. We are recruiting judges of the High Court. We need just 14, 1-4. But because of the 400 and something applicants. Now, the beauty with a technical institution is that you're not churning out people who are going to look for employment. You're churning out people who will be employing, because they themselves are the employment already. The employment is in their fingers, in their mind, in their pen, in their ruler, all these things they use for measuring space. And in my mind, and my colleagues, as we salvage those who lost 20 years and did not go far with education, many of them are skilled. They have raw skills, like the people who made that pyramid-looking breast-type house. Those students probably some of them before, some of them had only 2 years of training. But they have this capacity to put up that. Because if you do not understand geometry, you cannot put up that to stand as it is. When I was putting up this and the church where we were, the people is recruiting, some of them are really good at their work. So if there was a technical institution where that person who is very good at knowing that the brick should be put there, that person who is very good at knowing that this place is so good, but the left side is up, the right side is not able to see this. The person who using the needle and thread, and this is told, you can see doing neat needlework. So if there was an institution where you can capture those people and lift them from here, just bring them here on. They can live in this. I'm not even just thinking of that very big. You start with the community, and that's why they say this is a community institution. You lift them. Meanwhile, those who have studied up to secondary school, I will ask the education officer to provide statistics which will send you. Dropouts, people who go to secondary, people who go to higher education, up to university, and so forth. They would have that statistics will have there. Then you have these categories of people up to diploma level. You have people who they can do timber work if you choose timber work. You have people who can make these pavers here. You can train people to make them. You bring material, you bring the machinery, but expensive, and you make something very good. I had to transport this all the way from Kulu to 160 kilometers, 1,000, to bring these pavers here. And yet, it is not impossible because the materials are the same. You get cement, you get stone dust, and you make this. So, in my mind, we are targeting a community.